Čau visiem. Hey, so I'll switch to English now. Hey everyone, so we had a cool game jam, I guess last week or the last week of September actually, all about open source game engines, the less popular the better. We have 4 entries. I almost made mine, but I failed after 2 days. We'll get to that later. Hey everyone. Sounds like BitCrush. What does BitCrush sound like? I don't. Oh, you mean the music? I'll later post in. It's from Open Game Art. I'll later post in the link. Oh, the microphone. Well, there's nothing. There's nothing really that I can do about the microphone. There's nothing really that I can do about the microphone. Oh boy, it's so bad. There's nothing really that I can do about the microphone. Oh boy, it's so bad. Okay, there's nothing really that I can do about the microphone. Oh boy, it's so bad. Okay, be right back. Nothing really that I can do about the microphone.
Okay, how's this? It should be better. It should be better. It should be better. It should be better. I'm sorry, better. Yeah. I'm sorry. Okay, cool. Yeah, the audio is looping back because I listen to myself on Twitch. I'm okay. That's a great start, isn't it? Okay, awesome. So, hey everyone again. Let me go. Hi. So I stole my wife's awesome microphone. So this, yeah, it was, yeah. So HyperX default one. This is kind of trash, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. We'll fix that later, maybe, or won't. Okay, so again, we had an awesome jam. we created 4 awesome open source games with alternative game engines as opposed to, you know, the default ones, Unity, Godot, Unreal Engine, and stuff like that. People used, like, honestly, I haven't heard about any of the engines that were used in the game jam. So this will be a stream where we, well, reveal the winners of the game jam, and also there's some not like some announcements I would like to make. Well, so the first announcement would be that I guess let's just do this. I will draw here. We have new socials for the game jam. Maybe let's in the export view. I don't like the red squiggly lines, but you can downloads, export. Let's see. Let's do like this. Yes, awesome. So professional. Yeah. So we have new socials dedicated for the jam itself. Alternative engine jam will be, how can I say this? It will be monthly game jam each month. It will like at the last. I guess it will start at the last weekend each month. Only exception will be January because January is Global Game Jam month, and we don't want to. I kind of, because I'm a regional organizer in Global Game Jam, I kind of don't want to mix those two. So every month except January, you will have alternative engine jam, and there's some tweaks to the rules. I will actually paste these links into the Twitch, so don't worry. You'll see them again. Yeah. So you can join the next alternative engine jam right now if you want to. The only rule basically changed that we think that there was lack of participants mostly because no one really wanted to write devlogs. Like this game jam, devlogs were mandatory, so I kind of made it an optional challenge, and you will see why, because I kind of still want to see devlogs from people using like game engines that we haven't heard of really. So yeah, it stays there, so no worries. It's not going anywhere. It's optional challenge. And the voting criteria will be basically, did you like the game or is the game engine unheard of? Like those are only 2 voting criteria. That said, though, the game engine, like this alternative engine jam, is pretty new. So we will like in the community we will decide like what's better, what's not, and kind of the rules and criteria will slowly, I guess, change until we get some like nice rules, I guess, so that most people are satisfied with and want to compete in this game jam. Yeah, but yeah, next thing is submit your themes. We will choose again a theme that's randomly chosen from whatever the community suggests, but this time I will do it through forum because I think that will be a lot easier than do it through Discord. Yeah, I will also paste the channel link and join this YouTube channel. The reasons are because like next announcements, like theme announcements, live streams, and basically everything related to Alternative Engine Jam will be hosted here. Yeah, so definitely join. All the notifications will be posted in Twitter, so follow the Twitter for Alternative Engine Jam. That would be awesome. Like whenever a jam is happening or anything, it will be posted here basically. And I kind of decided to do this like awesome. Thank you, Nezvers. And yeah, I kind of decided to do the alternative engine jam every socials and stuff separately because I kind of, at least I kind of wanted to grow as its own thing at some point. So I hope that's okay with the community that we have. And yeah, and speaking about community, don't forget to actually join Atvērtā spēļizstrādes komūna or Open Game Development Community Latvia in the Discord. We have I think next meetup will be maybe Monday. We just talk about whatever open source projects we're working on. I mean, yeah, it's sort of like TryJam. I copied a lot of ideas from TryJam, like Nezvar's saying in the chat. Yeah, so I think that was a good idea, like good decision for the TryJam part. Like it really separates the jam from anything else that Rocknet Studios is doing. So I kind of wanted to do that here also, like just separate the jam and make it its own thing. So I hope that, and there are multiple reasons. I kind of didn't want to create a separate homepage or Discord, I guess, lists or something for the jam winners. So I think it's really cool what TryJam did to just post jam winners in their itch.io page. So I copied that. But additionally, since this jam is basically about unpopular, lesser known engines, I will kind of update this list about game engines used in the jam. Currently, there are 4 game engines used so far. It's a cat.js, which looks really cool, and I actually will try it out myself later. I mean, it looks super awesome. We'll look at the game soon, I promise. Next is like the Blender engine, which I actually thought it's dead, but I think I don't remember the nickname unfortunately right now. But basically, one of the contestants basically said, "Hey, I use this engine." I was like, "What? Isn't it dead?" No, but it's actually a fork from September 2015. And yeah, people are still updating it. Like last commit is like 21 hours ago and stuff. So that's a thing. That's cool. The next is Macro Quad. I guess this is more of a game framework library in Rust, which Nezverse used actually. And I had no idea this existed. And the thing is, this is precisely why we are having this jam, because there are so many amazing libraries and game engines out there that we have no clue actually exist. So it's the joy of discovery here. And one person actually used open sourced his game engine. I think this person Rāts and is participated in Beidzrunāts Atdarīt or Stop Talking Start Doing Latvian contest we have each year with his own game engine. I didn't know that actually. And thanks to Alternative Engine Jam, I know that he actually made his own engine. So yeah, that's really cool. And there's a to-do list and everything. And I hope that this list actually just grows and becomes a huge list of game engines. And at some point, I actually kind of want to make this game engine randomizer from this list that grows. If you aren't decided on the game engine, you just click randomize and the program will decide for you, hey, use this game engine that you haven't heard of. So those are my interesting, I think, awesome ideas. So with no further ado, let's check out the games actually submitted. So submissions. I guess let's just start whatever order it's here. I will actually, what we will do, we will first look at what's it called, the devlog, and after the devlog we will check out the game. Okay? Nezars, randomly choosing a Rust framework could be like stepping on a landmine. I mean, I don't know, maybe there's some Rust professionals out there. Yeah, but yeah, but I mean, I read everyone's devlogs, and I think everyone was pretty happy that they tried something new. So that's awesome to see. Okay, link to devlog. Oh, cool. So, what makes a heartbeat by Skandem. He was the only one who actually made a cool video. So we'll watch the video. I think it's only like 5 minutes or so, and since there's only 4 games submitted, I think we can watch the whole thing here. So yeah, get ready for the show.
Hello everyone, this is GameDev and this is a short devlog for my first ever game jam. The title of the jam was Alternate Engine Game Jam. So, the less popular the engine you use, the cooler you are in this jam. I immediately knew that I will want to use the discontinued and Hello everyone, this is GameDev and this is a short devlog for my first ever game jam. The title of the jam was Alternate Engine Game Jam. So, the less popular the engine you use, the cooler you are in this jam. I immediately knew that I will want to use the discontinued and outdated Blender game engine, as Blender is something I am very familiar with. To my surprise, I found out that there exists a fork of it called UPBGE. I actually don't know what the UP in front of the BGE means, but whatever. Yeah, and people have made it work with new Blender versions, Eevee, render engine, and there are even logic nodes now. The theme of the jam was randomly picked and it was the particle of life. For the first 2-3 days, I had no time at all to sit in front of PC as I was busy with work and family things and so on, but I was still able to generate ideas and plans, so that's what I did. Although I had so many ideas that I all wanted to fit into the game, I had to start on the first one. A blood cell going through blood vessels while avoiding viruses and other things. Although the mechanics seemed very simple, it turned out to be very hard to make the game what it is right now. My very limited time also didn't help much. So, at the beginning I had to remember the good old first days with Blender and its engine. With its quite understandable logic bricks, I created a cube that you can control and push off a plane. That's how I started with Blender when I was about 12 or something. Then I had to get it closer to the vision I had in my mind for the game. I created a track for it, but soon I realized it had to be at least partly randomly generated or it will get very boring quickly even for myself. So by following tutorials from 2015 or something, I did it and it wasn't that hard. But then I had to make a health bar and a way to lose, and that's where the real problems began and other roadblocks. As I wasn't happy with the simple damage mechanism that I could create with the logic bricks, I tried to use the new logic nodes, but that was a damn waste of time. I was just too stupid to create anything with them, so I had to keep it simple and I had to find a way how to make everything with the logic bricks, because I don't know coding, I don't know any Python and stuff like that. So till this day I cannot figure out how to make the visual part of the health bar to reset properly. It glitches a little bit. The other roadblock for me was the pause. Some things in this Blender game engine fork doesn't work like they used to in the old engine. So I couldn't make an overlay scene with pause and pause the game scene. I just made an invisible wall that spawns in front of the character and the pause menu turns visible. but actually the menu is always in front of the camera, it just turns visible. So yeah, I think I enjoyed the most of the creation of the viruses and the animating the heart. Those things I enjoy the most. The main menu heart. Also, it all just gets so much more alive when I added sound effects to everything. And yeah, I used sound effects with CC0 license from freesounds.com. So everything is completely free and available. What I did use for the game. I wish I had more time to work on this game visually, create better looking levels, models, textures, as it definitely is something I can do much better than the creation of game mechanics. And as there are many other things that I envisioned for the game at the beginning, I think I will actually keep developing this even after the jam will end, just to explore and learn more about the game engine, game creation and other things. Even if the game right now is far from perfect and it have its problems, I still participated in my first game jam. For the first time I created a game with a beginning, an end and some gameplay in the middle and learned some things while I did it. So I really hope that this is my way further into the world of game development, and there's probably much more I could tell about all of this, but let's not make this even longer and more boring than it is. So maybe see you on the other game dev adventures.
Hey, thank you, Mednex. That's a. I honestly, there were this was one of the best devlogs that I've seen, in a sense, because like it's super awesome. I really like it. So let's check out the game actually, and so I have downloaded it. I kind of wanted to view the game page, because if you're interested, I think there's restart level. Game page looks awesome. So let's play the game. In the meantime, you can I think you can try to guess which game actually was the favorite game and won. Wait, I have to switch to game cam. Oh, it doesn't actually recognize. Okay. So I think the game actually runs on like desktop mode or something like that. I will quiet down the game audio. I guess that heartbeat is very... Is that real heartbeat? It's a bit disturbing, honestly. So this is the game. Yeah. I played it a bunch of times, so I'm like a pro at this game at this moment. About feedback, I think this game would have benefited from maybe some kind of a timer, because I can just slow down and just do everything slowly. Like there's no sense of hurry, but other than that it's super creepy and realistic. Because like, and also I think this could be maybe a good educational type of a game, because like the heart and everything, it's very realistic in the sense, and the blood cells. Yeah, avoiding the viruses is really cool concept of being like super small and maybe seeing into the heart and the bloodstream. Yeah, maybe some pickups would have been cool, like I don't know, pick up some white blood cells that fight the viruses for you and stuff like that. So yeah, overall, yeah, a really cool concept, a really great devlog. And as a reminder, this game jam is all about the devlog. Basically, it's the primary voting criteria. So the better the game log, devlog, I mean, the better the chances you have on winning. Okay, next game. Next game is Particle of Life by Mitrand. This one is made in cat.js. We will go to the itch.io page. Yeah, Mitrand has 2 devlogs. Rest of the devlogs are actually written. I won't read it all, but basically what I liked here is that Mitrand chose cat.js because the cat.js engine was very beginner friendly, and Mitrand is a beginner game developer, as he says in this devlog. So that's why he chose it. I think from here, like, my conclusions would be that the cat.js doesn't have really like a lot of tutorials. I mean, and that's also a thing with most lesser known game engines. There won't be a lot of tutorials. You usually will have to go through documentation, some guessing, some, I don't know, creative ways, maybe forking and fixing the engine yourself or something like that to actually create your game. He used game assets from Kenny. So yeah, thank you, Kenny. Kenny is like awesome. By the way, this is some off-topic news. Kenny, I think he made some kind of game dev workshop like himself. So he creates all these assets for free and then actually buys a huge ass space to create a space for game developers to create games. Like, that's crazy. I think it's just it blew my mind when I saw that on Twitter. I just wanted to mention that. Yeah. And yeah, the task for the game is heal the zombies, basically. And yeah, the biggest problems were the custom events and child objects. And I kind of understand what he's talking about. Because yeah, I mean, we're like in Unity or Godot, or I think mostly in game engines, you have game objects which you can parent, and then it's like kind of is in the same group and automatically kind of follows that game object. So yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, and it seems that Mitrand enjoyed cat.js, and actually for me myself, like, I want to try that engine out. It sounds really cool and fun. And it's in JavaScript. And also he added sounds, and there's all the links to the sounds he used. So that's freaking awesome. And also I wanted to mention that all the games are, of course, open source. Yeah, actually I will paste the link here if you want to check out the entries yourself. All the games are open source. There's the link to the game engine code and like a link to the engine, like game code. In Mednick's case, because everything was in blocks, he posted it to Imager, like all the images of the code and stuff. Yeah, I think in the future I would actually kind of want to see some kind of a game project, maybe to just open up in my own editor, but this is fine too. The code is open source, you can recreate it, I guess. So go ahead. Yeah, the next is for Mitrand also. Let's check out the game engine code. Not the game engine code, but actually the game code and everything. Yeah. So this is all, I think, in JavaScript, so that's kind of interesting. Yeah. I have no clue what any of these files mean. But yeah, alternative engine jam is basically use an open source game engine and create stuff and with open source assets or your own assets and post it as an open source game. So I think those are the main 3 pillars that won't change over time. Everything is open source here. So okay, sorry I'm blabbering a bit, but let's play the game finally. Yeah, Nezar, you should be able to upload the project to the GitHub. I think For Mednieks, it was because basically this was, I guess, the first time he participated in this kind of a jam himself, so that's all fine. Okay, where is the particle of life here? Okay. Okay, this is actually pretty hard. Good thing that the health regenerates here. I will kind of maybe lower the audio, but... Hey! Okay. Nothing here, okay, cool. Okay, I think I found the particle alive. And I saved one zombie already. 2 zombies. 3 zombies. Oh no. It looks easier than you think, okay? It's actually pretty hard. I really like the idea of this game. Like, because there's no killing involved. You have to actually heal the zombies, not kill them. Which is really cool. Like, a lot of games just basically go the easy route of, you know, just kill the zombies. That's it. In this one, yeah. You made it. Thank you. No, thank you, Mitran. Awesome game. Really loved it. The music's also really cool. Yep. So, like, other than, like, this game is really, I think, it has the start and end and everything. I guess only from my side, the only upgrades would be maybe, I don't know, have some other type of, like, indicator that the zombie hits you. Like, you know, maybe turn the sprite red or something like that. Yeah, maybe balance out the sounds a bit, but I think maybe like that's it. Maybe have some high score. I don't know. The game's like pretty good. Like it's finished. It has all the parts of the game that it needs. Devlog was also like pretty good in my opinion. There aren't any like bad devlogs actually, so that's really cool. There's everything here, everything that you used, your conclusions. So awesome, thank you. Okay, let's go to the next game. Next game is dzīvības partikula, which basically means particle of life. I did download, I think, the newest version already, so let's play this. So Rācenis made this with his own game engine. So let's check out the devlog first. And I think Rācenis had the most detailed devlog of them all. And I had fun reading them. So again, I won't read everything that's written here. You can do it yourselves. Yamix, well, in short recap, how are we? And what have we done? We have made 4 games in the alternative engine jam. All with the open source engines. So yeah, currently we're in the third game we're looking at is a game from Rācenis. And from this devlog, basically I learned that there is a tool called Trench Broom. I had no idea that existed, which is from his devlog. I read that it's easier to create levels in it. So I think another thing to check out if you're into creating cool environments and stuff, it's a level editor for Quake and Quake 2 and Hexen 2. And I think Rats in his game engine I think it just supports those, so yeah. So that's a really cool thing. And also I like that the things I like about this dialogue is that every figure is numbered, and later on he actually says, okay, this is how it's looking when you compile a level seen in the first figure, right? So like you can, from this dialogue, basically it seems like he's written a lot of study work. Like it's actually like you can overlook some things, but it's actually a very quality dialogue. Like there's like all the problems he had, like for example the sliding in his game engine. It's a feature, not a bug. So the sliding movement, it's just there because it's a feature. So that was awesome to read. Yeah, then there's like all the issues he had with converting the objects to, um, I guess, the 3D objects to fit his game engine and stuff. And there's like progress updates basically every second or every day. So that's really cool that you can follow his progress here, like um, basically from day 0 to when he made the game. He had some problems with animations, which he fixed later on. It turned out that it's because how Blender's hierarchy of animations work, you know. There's it's really cool. Like then there's there are things that how he like created the enemies here, how he added like slippery socks, not slippery socks, but what they're called. I don't remember the name of the shoes, but basically enemies have slippery shoes. That's why they slide a lot, which is funny. So, and yeah, there's the finishing dialogue, and what I will read is the conclusions here. So, while creating levels in the Trench Broom editor is a lot faster than in Blender, the way I had to do it involved tedious normal vector fixes and splitting up of models that had too many materials. Probably will implement some kind of a direct importer for my engine. Creating the game was a very good way to test both usefulness of my engine and also finding a lot of bugs in it. I think that I have created a very basic but usable engine. Large parts of it will still need to be refactored and truly tested, but at least now I know that I am doing and can stop doing everything by experiment and start to plan ahead. And yeah, let's check out his game engine page, which is here. It's Tram SDK, but the actual name is Tramway Drifting and Dungeon Exploration Simulator 2022 Software Development Kit. That's a mouthful for you, but I like that. It's really, it's funny. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, the description and everything here is like he has the to-do lists. What language is this actually written in? It's a C++ engine, which is like crazy. I tried to use another like Latvian game developer's C++ engine, but the thing is I don't know C++, so I failed at that. I will need a few months to actually learn C++, and then I will try again. So yeah. Yeah, check out the Tram Simulator engine. Like it's Latvian made, so plus point from me. So yeah, okay, let's play the game actually. Okay. Okay, we are in full screen, I hope. Okay. Okay. Let's restart, I think. Yeah, it's very slippery if you can't tell. Okay, it takes, I think, 3 hits to kill the enemy. For me, in this particular game, like the exact goal, I don't know what it is. I played through it one time. I think it's supposed to get to the, I guess, the last cave, but Yeah, not knowing C++ heresy. Yeah, it is like I can't call myself a programmer until I learn C++, and be professional at it. By the way, I really like the butt on these guys. Like, he did not skim on the buttocks, so that's awesome. Also, like, it's very original design in my opinion for the enemies and like the previous games that Rossins have made. It's like very kind of what's it called? It's kind of uncanny valley a bit creepy. I kind of dig it. So this guy's like, hey, I'm just standing here minding my own business. What are you doing? How can you switch the weapons? Previously, I was able to. Oh, with Q. Okay, I didn't know that. Previously, I was able to switch them. So with Q, you switch the weapons. So this is like you have to just add like multiplayer capabilities for your game engine, and you will have another Quake 2. Yeah. Overall, this is like a really cool game. Like, especially because he made his own game engine and everything. Yeah, this is the weapon. Just one hit them. I don't know if do I have to kill everyone actually? I don't think so. Yeah, I won't play the whole game because I kind of don't want to spoil the ending, and I actually don't know how to get to the ending. So I will leave it here. Okay, I don't know the range of these weapons. So for feedback, I don't know, maybe add some crosshair. Even if not crosshair, it would be, I guess, I don't know, like where the weapon hits. Maybe some bullet holes or something. Like when I shoot, there like appears some bullet hole or something like that, where I hit because I kind of don't know the range of the weapons, how far they can shoot. And the enemies also, I guess they don't have like footstep noises because they're sleeping all the time, so maybe that's the feature again. Next is R key resets me to like this position here, and since this is a first person shooter, I kind of want to just press the R key because I want to reload my weapon. Of course you don't have to in this game, but yeah. Other than that, I won't complain about the movement because the movement is a feature because the dev said so. The enemies have Brazilian butt lift. Yeah, they're like very strong in the butt. I love this reference to Minima. Really cool. What is this? Is this sushi or some kind? I don't know what's that. Yeah, really cool world. Like I liked how he mentioned in the dialogue how he added skybox. It's basically a huge cube around. I think older games did it that way. So yeah, it's still a valid technique in my opinion. Yeah, overall a great game, great dialogue. Be sure to play it yourselves. Check it out, it's very unique. Okay, finally we move to Nezvar's game. I plan to end this stream around 8 p.m. So because we have only 4 games, that's why I'm being so slow. I just check out everything. In the next time we have alternative engine jam, we'll see how long can I actually take my time with each game or not. I'm hoping there will be more submissions using some random engines that we haven't at all heard of. And here's the devlog. Here's the game engine he used. So, MicroQuad. What's MicroQuad? Let's see. MicroQuad is a simple and easy to use game library for Rust programming language, heavily inspired by Raylib. And I think Nesvers also has experience with Rayleigh also. Yeah, judging from Nesvers' comments in the chat, I think it wasn't as easy to use maybe. But then again, yeah, he also learned a new programming language for this. So here's the engine code and stuff. So there's the source and all the Ruby scripts and stuff. I don't know how to read them. I can only guess. What does the impl means and stuff? I have no clue. Yeah, we check it out. Yeah, let's check out the devlog right here on itch.io page. So this is a temporary devlog until I make a devlog in video form. So look out for that. Follow Nesvars on YouTube, I guess, and he posts a devlog in video form. Yeah. So from his devlog, what I understood that he had limited capabilities with Rust programming language. That's why he chose to make he made choices that would benefit these limitations, in the sense that he chose to make like a very simple game with simple art assets, also from Kenny, 1-bit art assets, and that it was that he was looking to add particles, but he found out that there was a running bug with emitter's lifetime. The framework's developer quickly corrected that, and my continuous particle stopped acting like a single shot. But there are some discrepancies between the drumming positions and the emission positions. That's why H205 game size is locked, which is fine. But yeah, there were some troubles with particles. Overall, I think from this devlog, I think if you know Rust programming language and want to use a game framework, and actually he mentions here what's a game framework and what's a game engine, and this is basically a tool that will help you make a game but isn't a fully fledged game engine. So that was an awesome thing to mention here. So great learning resource. So definitely check it out. And yeah, we will all the game links and stuff should be available later so you can read them. You can make a game engine with game framework. Exactly. Yeah. So overall, I think Nesvars had fun learning Rust. He wanted to do it for a long time, and he managed to make a game. And let's check out his game finally. Run the game. So yeah, there's no full screen available. This is I guess what was the game called? Something vampires. I don't remember the name. But yeah, I think that it's automatically shooting. It's very simple. You have to avoid the zombies. The sound effects are 1-bit too. So everything, it's cohesive. It's a single screen game. Very simple, very cool. Yeah. And here, for the feedback, of course, I would like to see some kind of, high scores, in the sense that because it's a score-based game, in the sense that, hey, you're this place, or this is your high score, but you have to do better, not something like that. I haven't gotten far into this game. I don't know if there are pickups, but if there aren't, it would be cool to see some upgrades and pickups and stuff. Yeah, maybe some speed increase for the character, or shooting speed increase, or range increase and stuff like that. I think, but range might be unlimited. Yeah, range, I think it's unlimited. Yeah, so never mind about that. There's all that I wanted to have. Yeah, I mean, of course, this is just feedback from playing the game, and I know this is very obvious what I'm saying here. Yeah. Yeah, but other than that, it's a very solid game. It works. It has the beginning, the end. It gets more difficult with time. Like there are more and more zombies spawning. I mean skeletons. So yeah, you can just play it, and it's like it's fine, and it's there. Yeah. So, but I don't think there's not much else currently for this game. But you know, it was for learning purposes, and I think Teslas learned a lot. Yeah. Okay. So, with no further ado, let's basically go to results finally. Yeah. Okay. So, this is Alternative Engine Jam 2. Be sure to join that. But let's see. I will switch to my face cam so you don't see the results. Yeah, sorry, my daughter is going to sleep and she doesn't want to. Yeah. So, okay, she went to sleep. I hope. I don't know yet. Yeah, so I will reveal the jam results in a second. How can I make this interesting so you don't really see it? Like, let's see, maybe like just resize the window. Okay, I'll just resize the window so only one game is visible at the time. Okay. So let's do this. The fourth place. The fourth place is by Mitrand. Still a very good score. Yeah, it does. I guess he has the third place of the game engine. Like, it's really good. The devlog quality, in my opinion, it was also very good. The average score is 3 stars. So, yeah, good on that. And did you like the game? I think I liked the game, but it seems that other people, yeah, kind of said like it's okay game. So the fourth place, congratulations. Still very high place. Congratulations, Mito, and I hope you participate in the next Alternative Engine Jam too. So the third place, let's move. Third place is Nesvers. So Nesvers had the second place for the game quality, which is, yeah, I kind of agree. So is the game engine unheard of. It was the second most unheard of game engine he used, so also very good. And then the primary voting criteria, which is why he's like in the third place, the quality of the devlog in the third place. And yeah, I think it all makes sense. So congratulations, Nesvars. Congratulations on your third place. Awesome job. Participate in the next jam too. And I will post the link to the next one in a second. So, second place. Second place is What Makes My Heart Beat by Mednix. His first game engine, like game jam. I like my place. It's not the third place, it's the third place. My English is not that good, okay? Okay, so yeah. Did you had Mednix for the first jam that you have participated all by yourself? People liked your game the most, me included. It was a really great game. The quality of the devlog, I think you just barely went on the second place there, like because of course I can just reveal the results now because the first place is Devious Particle. Devious Particle had just so detailed dialogue. It's like he just crushed it. But yeah, and the game engine was like in the fourth place. And I think because like most of the people have heard of Blender game engine, but like some like me, I thought it was just dead. But it turns out it was still kept alive by open source community. So that's very good to hear. So yeah. great results. Mednex or Skanden Applause, second place for your first game jam. Very great, very awesome. So the first place, of course, goes to Dzīvības Partikula, and I think this is well earned because yeah, self-made game engine, and usually like this game jam is basically to discover new game engines. I would actually encourage people more to use some kind of existing game engines rather than making your own. But since this game engine, especially, he had already started to make it, I guess, months prior to this game jam even happened, so that counts. It's fine. Yeah. So yeah, totally unheard of game engine, and I hope it gains more popularity, more feedback from people that actually try to use it uh, as this jam grows. And the quality of the devlog was top notch, like very academic. Everything was detailed. Every like you can see the progress step by step, what the problems were. There were like conclusions and everything there. And the game was also great. It's a second place for the game itself. Yeah, it's like it was a quirky, unique first-person shooter. So I think yeah, a lot of people, including me, liked your game. So congratulations, Rācenis. You won the game jam. So what will I actually do? I will copy the winners. I will edit the profile and I will actually add the link to the winner here. Insert link. Save. So congratulations, Rācenis. You're the first winner of Alternative Engine Jam. Congratulations. So I hope you participate in the next Alternative Engine Jam also with your own game engine, or maybe some other game engine. Like see for yourself. So this will be the homepage of Alternative Engine Jam. Be sure to follow it for updates and stuff. Join. I will paste all the links now in the chat. So join the next jam here. The next jam's dates are it will start on October 28th. So I hope some Halloween or scary or spooky stuff will be visible there. Also, so we will get into the changes now. So as you all know, like let's first talk about the dates. It will happen also 1 week. So I think it's plenty time to decide, like search some game engines that you haven't heard of, like some obscure game engines to find it and to actually learn to make a basic game. Of course, you can still use open source game engines like Godot or Unreal Engine, but then you will get less points for it because everybody knows about them. It's still fine, they're open source, it's okay. So the voting period. So I think 1 week for the voting was a bit much for 4 entries. And I don't know if we will get much more games in the second game engine jam, Alternative Engine Jam. That's why I kind of decided, okay, let's not do 1 week. I think people like grew a bit bored, like waiting the whole week for the results. So that's why it will be just, I guess, Saturday and Sunday. And I think not from Friday 7 p.m. to Sunday 7 p.m. And we will do the winner announcements on the same Sunday, basically a few hours later at 9 p.m. on the 6th of November. So I hope let's like experiment. Let's see if these changes are better or worse. We'll see, So the next thing is theme suggestions. For the theme suggestions, previously I took all the suggestions from Discord, but it was actually a bit, it wasn't hard to do, but I think it was like not time effective. It was not easy to like actually go through all the themes and like remove the not safe for work ones or like the troll themes and stuff. So yeah, let's do it through Google Forms. It will be easier to get all the themes in one place, and the forum won't change. You can submit to this forum the themes for all the future alternative engine jams, and I will just update the random theme chooser to just take all the themes from the Google Doc that haven't been used already. So I'll just do that instead. So yeah, go ahead, submit your themes. Yeah, and the theme will be announced when the next game jam starts on the 28th of October, 7 like Latvia time. So it's Friday. So yeah, as for the rules, nothing has really changed. Only thing that has changed is basically that the devlog now is optional. We will see if like more people participate or no. Like only there will be 2 voting criteria. Basically, did you like the game, and how unheard of the game engine actually is, and that's it basically. Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and follow the socials. Yeah, join the Discord. Make teams. You can start making teams right now if you want to. That's not against the rules. Basically, I think the rules are very, open because we're open in GameDev community Latvia. We're open in every way. Yeah. This is the Discord. Join. Also, I kind of want to say thank you for GameDev Association because they allowed us to this was the first alternative engine jam, and basically to announce it, they allowed us to use their channels like their YouTube, their Twitch channel, what you are watching right now, their Twitter to announce the jam. So thank you very much. Be sure to join Latvian Game Developers Association Discord too. And Latvian Game Developers Association does monthly meetups also. The next meetup is actually next week. Let me see. Let me find that link here for you. Where is GameDev.lv? Here it is. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, the next meetup is right here. A Latvian developer will talk about how he published a jam game on Android Marketplace and how that went for him. So yeah, be sure to join the next GameDev meetup. So we will also have a meetup in Open Game Developers community. I will set it up right now. We will have it, I think, let's do it Monday, basically. Monday at 7-ish p.m. Oh, sorry, Mondays don't work for me anymore. So let's not do it Monday. Let's do it, I guess, Tuesday, maybe? Let's do it after Latvian Game Developers Meetup on Friday 7 p.m. That's, I think, it's better. The Open Game Dev. Yeah, let's do that. October 14, 7 p.m. Create an event, and I will copy the link to this event here. So join us. Basically, the open game dev communities meetups are just developers showing off what they have done, speaking about open source game dev stuff. Most likely, we will just talk about this jam, how it went. I will give my 2 cents about it. Um, Usually, we speak in Latvian, but if there's any English person joining, so then we will speak English, I guess. So yeah, definitely join our Discord. And yeah, thank you very much. Again, congratulations to Rācenis for dzīvības partikula. He's the first winner. Participate again, please. It's always fun seeing your games, and the devlog was top notch. A lot to learn. And yes, thank you everyone for watching, and yeah, see you at the end of the October. Have fun. Bye.